My name is Erin Cloutier, and I am the Director of the Practice Support Team here at Charlotte AHEC. I'm so glad you can join me for today's HEC Talk. As you prepare for the new Medicare Quality Payment Program, you undoubtedly want to know what your options are. Today, we'll take a quick look at the Improvement Activities category. But first, let's get started with a brief review of the Merit-Based Incentive Payment System, or MIPS for short. Just a quick review of how MIPS works. If you are one of the many providers who will participate in the MIPS track, you will earn a performance-based payment adjustment. Whether you report as an individual or as a group, you will demonstrate that you provide high-quality, evidence-based care and that the care you provide is supported by technology. MIPS is made up of 4 categories: quality, advancing care information, cost, and improvement activities. When you take a closer look at these categories, 3 will look very familiar to you. Quality is the replacement for PQRS. Advancing care information is the replacement for meaningful use, and cost is the replacement for the value-based modifier. The 4th category, improvement activities, is the new kid on the block. That's the one we'll talk about today. What piece of the pie are improvement activities? On this graph, you can see that improvement activities are 15%, advancing care information is 25%, and quality is 60%. Is something missing? It sure is. Where's the cost? In the transition year of 2017, the cost category will not be used to determine the payment adjustment. Back to improvement activities. What are they? Improvement activities are those activities that are focused on care coordination, patient engagement, patient safety, and health equity. This new category is an opportunity for clinicians to be awarded points for activities such as improving access, screening for depression, or establishing care coordination agreements. There are more than 90 listed activities under 9 subcategories that providers may choose from. When you take a look at the list, you will almost certainly find an activity that you are in some respect already doing or have wanted to do. The key is to be very intentional about the activities you choose. Think about what your practice demographic is, what the culture of the practice is, and most importantly, what is it that will provide value to your patients. When you have chosen the activities, develop a plan and keep track of the progress. Now that you know what an improvement activity is, you are probably wondering, what is the time frame for an improvement activity? Well, to ensure that activities result in improvement, they must be carried out at least for a full 90 days during the performance period. So how many activities do you need? In 2017, for full participation in this category, clinicians will engage in up to 4 improvement activities and achieve a score of 40 points. This is a change from the 6 activities that were initially proposed. If you choose a medium-weighted activity, you will score 10 points. High-weighted activities are worth 20 points. Additionally, CMS has given flexibility to small practices, which are defined as those with less than 15 providers, non-patient-facing clinicians, and those who practice in rural health areas or health professional shortage areas. For folks who fall into one of these categories, the activities will have an alternative weight of 20 points for a medium-weighted activity and 40 points for a high-weighted activity, allowing them to attest to just 1 to 2 activities. If your practice is a patient-centered medical home, full credit will be awarded. Specialists may be awarded credit for a comparable specialty practice recognition program. Providers are eligible to receive the full credit for any medical home program as long as the program is a national, regional, state, or private payer program that accredits and certifies more than 500 practices. Remember, 2017 is a transition year, and there is the option of just getting your feet wet by participating at the test level. To do this, you will submit a minimum amount of data. For example, just one improvement activity or one quality measure will ensure that you avoid a negative payment adjustment. I'm sure the next question is, how will I report? Reporting will take place using a qualified registry, your EHR, QCDR, or CMS web interface. Okay, so now you know how much improvement activities are worth. 15% of the total MIPS score. You know what they are. Activities which are focused on care coordination, patient engagement, patient safety, and health equity. You know how long you must perform them for. A minimum of 90 days. And you know how many you need. Up to 4 practice improvement activities to reach the total score of 40 points. Next, let's take a look at some examples of improvement activities. Depression screening, use of telehealth services that expand practice access, use of evidence-based decision aids to support shared decision-making, use of a certified EHR. These are only a few. With 90 or so choices, there is definitely something for everyone. Activities are weighted high or low, so depending on which ones you choose, you can expect to work on up to 4 activities. There are 14 activities that are weighted high. These are worth 20 points. One other important thing to know is that there is an opportunity to receive a bonus score of 5% in the Advancing Care Information category for selecting improvement activities that are enhanced by certified EHR technology. To get the most bang for your buck, you'll want to make sure to take a look at those activities as you choose which ones to work on. To find out more about how you can score these bonus points, make sure to listen to our YouTube video on the MIPS category, Advancing Care Information. The Quality Payment Program website is where you will want to go next. They have provided a great tool to help you choose and keep track of the performance activities. Keep in mind, this is only a tool and is not used for submitting or attesting to the measures you select. Let's scroll down to Select Improvement Activities. Search options will allow you to put in a keyword like access or quality. Or you can search by subcategory name. Click on the categories you are interested in. You can check as many as you would like, but for the example today, we'll check Expanded Access. This brings up 4 activities related to Expanded Access. Now that you've drilled down to the category you want, you may want to check to see how the activity is weighted. First, let's see if any of the 4 access measures are weighted high. Use the drop-down bar under Activity Weighting and check High. By doing so, we can see that Provide 24/7 access to eligible clinicians or groups who have real-time access to the patient's medical record is weighted high, and success with the activity will be scored at 20 points. So now that we have selected this activity, let's make sure it's an activity that makes sense for the practice. Click on the measure to see the specifics. Once you have determined the activities, or if you are deciding between a few different activities, you may want to download them to an Excel spreadsheet. The Quality Payment Program webpage has made this very easy for you. Click Add on the measures you want to take a closer look at. For today's demonstration, I'll add the first 4 measures. Once you have selected measures, click on Download CSV. And once again, remember this tool is not used for reporting, it is only for informational purposes. As you choose your improvement activities, here are my tips for success. First, choose measures that make sense for your practice. Second, make a plan. And third, be sure to document your progress. I'll leave you with this quote from Masaaki Imai, a leader in continuous improvement. The starting point for improvement is to recognize the need. Thank you for watching. I hope the information presented is helpful to you as you prepare for MIPS reporting. Please take a minute and fill out the survey link in the description for the video. As always, your feedback, will help us to bring you more information on the topics you need to know about. Thank you for watching this Heck Talk. Your feedback is valuable to us and will help us to bring you more information on the topics you need to know about. Please provide us with your valuable feedback by clicking on the link in the video description and answering our short 2-question survey.